Hi there, welcome to the workout today. I'm really glad you're here. As you can see, I'm on the floor, so that's your first clue as to what we're going to do today. Yes, we are on the floor. We're going to do exercises down here. We're going to work in a crawling position on our sides and then onto our back for a quick 20-minute movement series. So go ahead and grab your mat, get it on the floor, grab your water if you want it close to you, and come on back and we will get moving quickly. All right, again, I'm glad you're here, and let's get after this movement. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start in a crawling position. So go ahead and move yourself into this position. I'll give you a moment. If you need some support at your knees, if you want to throw a pillow or something under your knees for a little extra cushion, go ahead and make that happen. We're going to set up in a nice, tight crawl. So what I mean by tight is hold your belly button to your spine and make sure you're not sagging in your hips or too rounded. So we're nice and tight. We're going to start with a bird dog. So a bird dog, we're going to take one foot straight back and the other arm extended out and bring it in. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and alternate sides. Reach out, bring it in. Reach out, bring it in. If this works for you, keep going. If this is a little challenging, just move through your feet, okay? If you want to make that a little bit more challenging, as you push back your foot, try and lift up your hand. Bring it back to center and the other way. Bring it back. Push back. See where you can get that arm. Bring it in together. Leg back first, okay? Then that arm sneaks up. If you can just walk that hand forward, bring them back together. Find out what works for you. We'll go one more. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Good. Now we're going to do a twist stretch. For this twist stretch, you're going to look down between your hands. Take one hand, you're going to thread it under, reach down. Take your shoulder to the floor so your hips go up to the ceiling. Then you're going to draw that arm back, reach it up to the ceiling. Bring it back to your center. Other arm, thread it under. Take your shoulder down to the mat and stretch that hand up towards the ceiling. Come back to center and switch it. Reach it down. Take it up. Thread it under. Reach it down. Take it up. One more. Reach down. Thread it under. Take it up. And the other side, reach down, thread it under, and take it up. Good. Come to your center. Next, we're going to take our hips. We're going to focus on those hips. There I am. Side to side. So you're going to put your knees together. You're going to drop one hip all the way down to the side if you can. You can lift up that other hand if that works for you, or keep that hand down. Bring up those hips. Go to the other side. Side to side hips. From one side to the other. One side to the other. You have to use your muscles in your center to help lift those hips up. Keep it going. One side, then the other. As you're doing this, you're taking good breaths. Come to your center in that crawling position again. Good. So find your crawling position. The next thing we're going to do is a downward dog. So for the downward dog, you're going to tuck your toes. We're going to have strong arms. This is an upside down pike, like a V. So you're going to lift those knees. Keep lifting those hips high. Try to straighten through the knees. And drop the heel. Let your head fall comfortably between your arms. Just work to stay here. Feel it stretch. Yes, your shoulders are working. If you need to take a break and come back to it, go ahead. Try to push those heels down. Good breathing. This is a strength, stability, stretch, move, all wrapped into one. Nice and easy. We're almost there. We're going to go for 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down. Good. You can shake out those hands if you need to. Next, we're going to move into a plank. So for our plank, you can either hold a strong push-up position here, lift those knees up, or you can go to your forearms. Go ahead and start your plank. Ready? And lift those knees. Now, are your hips up? Bring them right in line. You want your back straight. You want to squeeze through those glutes and work to breathe. If holding this position is too much, you can do a modified on your knees. Okay, so whatever works for you, but work through. We're holding for 45 seconds total. You've only got 15 more. Breathe. Nice, controlled breaths. You get a little rest after this one. Push through, you can do it. And knees down. Push back into that child's pose. So for the child's pose, your hips go over your heels. Rest down. Focus on your breathing. In and out. In and out. Roll side to side a little bit. Good work. Okay, so now we're going to go onto our side. So as you position yourself on your side, hips down. If you need a pillow, you can put a pillow under your head here. You can put your hand under your head, or you can just rest it down, whatever works. The first exercise we're going to do, if you can rest it down, let's try that. We're working on a stretch. This is a rainbow stretch. So let me demonstrate. You're going to have both arms out in front of you. You're going to take your top hand up and just make a rainbow over you. Reach it back behind you. As you do, open up your chest to the ceiling and then bring it back. So go ahead and start. So these exercises today, it's not so much, we're not focused on our quantity today. We're just focused on the quality, stretching, opening, and moving. We are keeping a pretty constant movement because again, it's only 20 minutes of go. So these are those workouts, if you will, that I really like because if you're having a day where you just feel overwhelmed, you have a lot in your day, and you don't feel like you've made time for exercise, this is those quick, okay, we're going to switch real quick. Pop your upper body up onto your forearm. We're going to do side planks. For these, we're going to bend our knees. Now you want a straight body from your shoulder to your knees, nice and straight. We're going to lift those hips up and back down. So go ahead and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep going, and I'll go back to chatting what I was talking about. So these are some of those workouts on those days when you just feel overwhelmed and busy and you don't have time for yourself, that you can dig in deep and you can find 20 minutes. So as you go through, you're like, okay, I just need to take 20 minutes for me. This movement will do me well. Do your 20 minutes, get this workout in. And there's going to be a few of them up on the site, so you'll have some to choose from. You can do your favorite. They're not all on the floor, so we can make this work, okay? Go. One more. Okay, good, and come down. You're going to go back to your side, same side. Okay, you can either put your hand or that pillow to support your neck. The next one we're going to do, you're going to take that top leg and you're going to hover it so it's floating. From here, draw that knee up to your chest. Keep it up the whole time. Hug it in and press it down. So this is hover, knee to chest, press it back down. As you press down, you'll notice instead of a pointed toe, you want a flexed ankle, and you're going to press your heel to that wall away from you. Press it down. Draw it up, keep it hovered, and press it down. Draw it up, press it down. So as it's hovered, we're really working the outside of that leg. go one more. Draw it up and press it down. Okay, now we get to switch sides. So you guys can just roll over. I'm going to go this way so we can keep looking at each other. You can turn so you can see your screen too, I guess. Okay, so that first one we're doing is that rainbow stretch again. Get yourself in position, hands out, reaching up, rainbow that arm over, big open stretch. Hips stay off to the side. So your knees stay down. Big stretch up and over. Up and over. A few more. How's your body moving? Take in some good breaths. Okay, we're going to prop up into that side plank. This one's a little more challenging. Okay, so first thing you're going to do, get yourself in position. Strong forearm. Pull those knees back so they are in line. Bring your hips forward. One straight plank line on your side. And you're going to lift those hips. Lift at the hips and back down. Lift and back down. You should feel like right through your center, those muscles are working to pull you up and back down. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Keep it going. Find a pace that works for you. Keep it going. We'll go one more. Okay, good. Go ahead and get yourself in position. Lie back down on your side for our hover and lift. Okay, so for this one, you can bend that bottom leg, stretch that top leg nice and straight. It's hovered up. You're going to draw that knee up to your chest. Go ahead and bring it up. Squeeze it in for extra stretch. Press it down. Draw it up. Press it down. Draw it up. And press it down. Keep going. This is our last exercise on our side, and we'll be moving to our back. You are well over halfway done with today's workout. You can also use these little short ones if you have the time, if you want the time, if it works for you as a warm-up. If you're going to go out for a walk today, this is a good way to start out that walk and warm up. So different things you can use this for. One more, hug it up and take it back down. Okay, good. We're going to roll onto your back now. Okay, so onto your back. If you need a pillow under your head for support, you can. You want to make sure you have full range. You can reach those feet out straight. You won't be able to see my hand, but I'm going to want to reach above my head. We're going to do a cross crunch. Touch across and back down. So as you do this, you can take your opposite hand to support behind your head and neck and back down. The focus of this is taking one hand, reaching to the opposite limb. You can, if you have trouble through your head and neck, you can touch to your knee. You can touch to your shin. Or this is harder, reach up, touch as high as you can, up to that foot if you can. Open it all the way back down. So the open all the way down is part of the movement. It's that control. Everything up together, everything lowers back down. Okay, good. Now we're going to switch sides. So other hand starts up, leg nice and long. Take a good breath. Okay, so up together and stretch it to long. Bring it together, stretch it to long. Keep your eyes up towards the ceiling as you do this. As you lift that head, neck, and shoulders, you're lifting up, but not crunching just at your neck. It's not like a bend at your neck. Belly button is fine. Working through that opposition, hand to opposite leg. Reaching up, opening. Stretch it and open. Few more. One more. Okay, good. Now we're going to do that bridge. Bend your knees, soles of your feet on the floor. Take your heels close to your rear. Scoot down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so from here, we're going to press through your heels. Lift those glutes up. Lift your hips. Eyes up. You're going to lift through those hips, squeezing the backside of your legs and your glutes. Opening up through your hip joints. Take those hands wide to the side. Just let them float down. Bring your shoulders out of your ears. Take good breaths. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. We're going to add to this a lower and a press up. We're not coming down all the way. This is more of a pulse. Down, up, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Stay tight through your belly button and spine. Push your back into the floor. From here, bring up one knee, then the other. Flex your ankles. So right now you see I have more than a 90-degree bend at my hips. I'm going to press those hips out so that I have a 90-degree. I'm working in my stomach now. My feet are tabletop. From here, keep that tabletop. You're going to open up at your hips and bring the table back up. Open up at your hips. You'll feel more stress through your abdominals and bring it back. Nice and controlled. Keep that back on the floor. Relax through your head, neck, and shoulders. A few more. Okay, good. Rest them down. Butterfly crunches are next. Think about a butterfly's wings. Take your soles of your feet. You're going to put them together. Let those knees fall wide to the side. One knee on each side. You've got butterfly wings. From here, stay flat, belly button and spine. Draw those feet up. Lower it back down. Up. Lower back down. There you go. Keep going. In and out. Keep your back to the floor, nice and tight. Moving through, doing things a little differently. Checking out those muscles, saying, wake up, we're here. Keep going. Okay, good. Straighten out those legs. Take your arms, airplane arms. So arms are out, wide to the side. Eyes are up. We're going to do an upper body twist. So I'm going to move this way so you can see my fingertips. Okay, you're going to take one hand, you're going to reach it up to the ceiling, and then you're going to roll over. Legs are staying long. Now, that first roll, you're going to touch somewhere along your arm. I want you to keep rolling and reaching till you get your fingers beyond your fingertips of the arm that's down. Then you're going to open all the way back up into your airplane arms again and go the other way, reaching up and over. Stretch it long. I'm going to move back over so I have range of motion and can do that. Reach up, twist and rotate, and stretch it out. Airplane arms. Rotate. Yes, your head, neck, and shoulders can come up to do that rotation. Keep it moving. Stretch it up. This is really opening up that upper body, stretching through your muscles, your chest muscles opening up. This is a really good exercise for posture, actually. Up, stretch it, reach, stretch through your back, feel that. Open, stretch and reach, open, stretch and reach, open, last one, stretch and reach, and open. Okay, our last exercise, we're going to do the log roll. So the log roll, imagine You're a log and you're going to roll. So for this one, you're going to put your hands over your head. If you need to, you can use one leg to help you roll to the side. Then you're going to roll onto your back and the other way. Now, if this is pretty easy for you, you're going to make it harder. Keep yourself nice and tight. Lift up your legs and your arms and use your core to roll. You'll feel you have to get more momentum and more work from your center. One side, then the other, controlled. We're almost done. And to your back. Good. You made it. So that is our 20 minutes. Nice work today. I told you you could do it. Quick and done, and go have at it for the rest of your day. Enjoy it, and I'm so thankful you're here doing this with me, and thank you for continuing to check in. I appreciate it, and have a good one. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.